Taurus. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Taurus Tarot. Love tarot, love reading, love messages. Let's take a deep dive. See what their feelings are for you, thoughts, intentions, next moves, what you might need to know. Let's see who and what is coming through today, Taurus. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Taurus. Please show us the cards, Aho. The Ten of Wands is in reverse. Justice is in the upright. Wow. Somebody finally giving up the truth. And here's the thing about justice. Well, I'll tell you about it in a minute. I just like being pulled over here to look at the Hermit, who is in reverse. The Empress is here, and the Two of Swords. Wow. Okay. The thing about, and by the way, you're here in the Empress, Taurus. Libra's also here. You share Venus, which coincidentally is actually in Leo at the moment. Yeah. So there are two justices in this deck. And this is sort of crossing over with the Strength card. As you can see, it's an 8, which is generally not the case with justice. It's an 11. So it's interesting because it is connecting me to that Leo energy and the Strength card, which is somebody getting over, what is it? Pride, ego, fear, to bring the truth. Is the truth coming out? It looks like it. And it looks like it's been forever. And what I will say is the Empress here, where their energy is really strong. They are coming in here with a lot of Gaia energy and a lot of emotional honesty and openness, like somebody is ready to tell you some truths here. How long has it been? Because we're also looking at the Hermit in reverse, major arcana, Mercury and Virgo energy. Their ruling planet, this reversal energy, it's pretty stuck. So it could be that you're either not talking or there's just some difficulty in communicating because you want somebody to be honest with you. Because there is also this fear in that energy of trust. I feel like trusting this person. Gosh, yeah. This is coming in pretty sincerely. Somebody has a lot of regret, I feel like, for lying, for how things were left. They're kind of feeling sorry for themselves. It has this put things in a bad position here. Again, not talking or difficulties. Yeah, to some degree for sure. But they're literally about to give up the truth here. This is someone who still loves you. I feel like you still love each other. So what is going on? Those two cups here right behind them are still in the upright. And that does bring in the Two of Cups, Venus and Cancer around the feelings. Yet we can see 3 of them are just, there's water coming out everywhere. One is kind of sideways, one's on its side, one's up in reverse. That's bringing in the 3 of Cups energy. Yeah, Mercury and Cancer. So it feels like there may have already been a pretty emotional conversation that has gone on here. Wow, somebody really is wanting to fix this. Were you in a life where you building it wasn't on the table? The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. More Mercury energy and Virgo as well. Yeah, what has been going on? Because it's about to change. There's been conflict here. It's really clear for me. But there's also strong connections to the throat chakra, to the Mercury energy around communicating. Somebody is coming in here with a lot of Gaia energy, ready to make this right, be honest with you. There is a lot of regret around them. Completely in their head. Have some of you given an ultimatum, or is there one here? And what is this around a decision or possibly even a compromise? The Six of Pentacles is in reverse. The Eight of Wands is in the upright. The Queen of Swords. I tell you what, it's right here with Justice, which again is our 8 today, that action number, connecting to some karma as well. And Yeah, it's the movement, and it's the mastery energy here. Somebody is coming with the truth. Boy, do they know they have to. Has there been an ultimatum, or is there some kind of fear around this? My protege to the Empress is here, the Queen of Swords. Libra, ruled by Venus. And there's an owl on here, who coincidentally is actually zodiac-wise a Scorpio. But wising up energy, it also brings in the Hangman energy for me, like somebody who, has been indecisive about something else, and I feel like that's connected to the relationship, but also has been struggling with being honest. That sword is transactional, it's clarity in the relationship. The wise energy of the owl, they're they can hold back some emotions. So that's one thing I really appreciate here, because they're coming in a very emotionally honest way. I'm not getting a lot of bad vibes, like, around the person per se, but I'm actually getting the opposite. It's somebody who really wants to make this right. Yeah, look, Ace of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. Have they been struggling around a decision? Yes, I feel that for sure. Around it feels kind of like a big deal what the struggle has been around. They're very much in their head, but there's also something around the judgment energy, I feel like, that happened here. Again, it's very specific to you, and probably why the Seven of Wands is here. Mars and Leo energy. It's like holding up the seventh wand, kind of like looking at the situation, saying, wait a minute, as they come in with the Six of Wands to get your attention. Yeah, and what I was saying, and I think I interrupted myself, is I feel like there was already something quite emotional that went on here. Yeah, look at this. Needing to step up. Getting literally the courage to do that. Getting over their pride, ego, and fear. Temperance in reverse. That's an imbalance. And this is Archangel Michael, who just wants to get everybody on the path to the truth. You can see it's kind of all over the place. So what is it about? I'm not privy to all the details all the time, or some of them. I don't need to be. It's just clear that somebody has regret around this and is coming in a very sincere way to tell you this truth, which I feel like you're kind of defensive about, understandably, what went on. Yeah, so what I was saying is, like, coming in with that Six of Wands the Six of Wands here to get your attention, and it's also really validating here in the Eight of Wands. And somebody doesn't like where things are at the moment. Hermit in reverse, Five of Pentacles. That is an energy of loss. Can also be connecting to worrying about the loss. But Mercury and Sagittarius here with our Eight of Wands, and that is a very fast energy around the communication again. So how long have you been waiting for this truth? Because it's coming in quite fast. The Magician is here. I like this because the Magician has access to all the elements, which we know our Empress here, you, Taurus, is the leader of all 12 star signs, water, air, earth, and fire. Around growth and abundance, new beginnings. For some of you, this might be connecting again to platonic and or physical. Where you were, again, where you were heading or what the possibilities are. It could also be connecting to some family energy. But I'll tell you what, the Magician energy here, look at that. Infinity, mastery, making it right as well. It's an 8 here. But the Magician is telling me that somebody is coming here to communicate. First of all, connected to the solar plexus chakra, by the way. I do, and also the throat chakra I speak. And they have all the elements. So like what they have to say, this truth that they're bringing in clearly is going to change something here. What is it connected to? True feelings? Feelings about the possibilities of the future? Are you are you in alignment? Are you in the same energy, because the Six of Pentacles is here in reverse. That's the moon in Taurus, your energy. Taurus. And the moon, that's putting it in reverse as well. And it's like, I want to know the truth. Yeah, it's around the feelings. But this energy here around communication is super clear, and the potential, I guess you could say, where things are going because of it finally coming in. And I want to bring in what else is coming through. Yeah, this person that you've been waiting on. The Two of Wands is here in reverse. The World card is in the upright. The Page of Swords is in the upright. Yeah, oh my gosh, here is Judgment. The Judgment energy has been really strong already, so it's super validating. It's really validating. If you are apart, it's like, is this reconciliation or closure? But it's airing everything out. It's somebody coming in here with the truth. It's somebody waking up. So that's the other thing. Waking up, making a decision, because things fell apart here. Two of Wands in reverse is with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So that's really validating for me around the long-term energy. Had you built a life, were you building it? Was it on the table? Or how do you feel about the future? Because we're here at the end of a cycle in the World card. You're in this energy, Taurus, as well as Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, and it is the end of a cycle. It's telling me that whatever obstacles have been around these life-changing decisions, they're either being moved, or it's kind of happening in real time, or at the very least talking about it, but it's moving up into the full energy around a new path. Is somebody finally waking up? It sure looks like it. What is this about? What fell apart here in the Two of Wands? Because it's connecting directly for me to the World card. And I want to bring in what else wants to come in here, okay? Is that it? I think so. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is not surprising either. Virgo and Mercury energy, it's slow. There's a lot of patience required with our Knight of Pentacles. On the move, but the slowest Knight, actually. So the connection with the Two of Wands here in the World card for me is very, very strong. What is that move or choice that you're waiting for? I want to validate if this is around moving in. It's here. Traveling toward you, or maybe even a relocation. It's here. What has been going on here? Money, jobs, for some of you a distance, or somebody just not being ready. This is a life-changing decision kind of energy. Somebody here is ready to talk about it. Somebody here is ready to talk about it. Yeah, and it's coming in pretty fast, and they are coming in a very sincere and open way, and the possibilities for things to move forward, either where you were or picking up where you left off, or moving forward if you haven't yet, is definitely here. The Magician, the Empress, the World card just alone in our major arcana energy. What is the truth that this Page of Swords is holding on to, because it's coming through? And Justice, of course, also being here. Yeah. So this is really interesting. I haven't seen this card in a while. So this is around like letting things like unfold naturally, I guess you could say. It's like going in and trying to get a flower to open versus just letting it bloom. It's the Wu Wei card here. Judgment. So that's the other thing that has been coming in, and it's really validating should that be the case. Has there been an ultimatum here? The Lovers is here. So this is also not surprising. At this point, we are looking at the Magician, the Empress, Justice, the World card, Judgment. My gosh. In the major arcana energy. And now we have the Lovers card here. Gemini energy, connecting us Also, of course, to Archangel Raphael, who is connected to the heart chakra as well as the throat chakra. I love you. This is really moving fast. So what has gone on here? Because the truth is somebody loves you and wants a life with you, or wants this life with you, or the life that you had. Like, what is that? What is this commitment around? Is it around getting more serious, admitting feelings, moving in, marriage, family energy? It's definitely here. Somebody is ready to talk about this, Taurus. It is extremely clear. There's a lot of judgment energy coming from Archangel Gabriel today. So the Four of Cups is here in reverse. Have you tried to talk about it already? Moon and Cancer energy. I kind of feel like, again, that it just didn't go well, or you've been trying to have this conversation. The Moon is here. Oh my gosh. The Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, all in the upright. Yeah, what is hidden in the Moon? Emotions, feelings, the relationship, where it's going. What is the truth? Justice, the Magician, Empress, the World card, the Lover's card. Yeah. If you want to know how they feel, they love you too. It's slow. So for some of you, it might be that it's just been too slow, but somebody is working on coming here, and maybe even for some of you, proposing. Knight of Cups energy, our princess, prince, charming kind of energy. There could be a proposal here. I do want to validate that. It's funny, it kind of looks like an Austrian, the way they're dressed. As you know, I'm in Austria. Eight of Pentacles, Sun, and Virgo energy. Yeah, and the Knight of Cups, this is Scorpio and Pluto. The earth and the water energy here. Somebody is working on coming in here, and it's pretty fast. I got to tell you, it hasn't been. That's the thing. It's been incredibly slow. Why are they moving so fast now? Has something been said or seen? Yeah, this is pretty strong. Let's bring in some channeled love messages. Before we do, I just want to remind you, if you see, hear, or suspect my content in any way, shape, or form, and it is not here at the Tarot Closet on my verified channel, it means somebody's stealing it, please send me that email. Even if you're just suspecting it, the email is in my video description below, as well as on the About Me tab. So the bottom of the deck, the first love message we're seeing is, you are my other half. Look, the Knight here of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. It's also catty corner here with the Magician. The kitty corner energy. I'm building up the courage to contact you. So here's the thing. Eight of Wands, Strength card here in the partnership placement. If you are across the street, or town, city, state, country, the world, for some of you, whatever it is, whether it's to end no contact, or just to break a silence, or just communicate in a better way, it is definitely here. I stay awake thinking of you. Well, that's most definitely. Also, I stay awake thinking about this, like what I want to say. I know we are a fated connection. Right there on Judgment. I want to talk, but I'm scared. Oh my gosh. Thinking of you keeps me awake at night. It makes me emotional. Taurus, I don't want to lose you forever. It's here on Judgment and the World card. I'm waking up. Like, I'm ready to make this life-changing decision. What is it? You are my person too. And I think of you 24/7. Fate is also here. I know we met for a reason. We are a fated connection. Yeah, and I'm starting to understand our connection. That's super clear. The you are my person too went right here on the Lover's card. Let's bring in some love notes. You are my soulmate. The energy is very strong here. the World card, the Lover's card, of course. Everything basically reminds me of you. Here it is again. So this is strong. I don't want to lose you forever. It's coming twice now. And that's what it feels like. There's some kind of a panic here. My heart belongs to you, Taurus. Is somebody getting it together because they're worried? Here it is again. I think of you all the time. And there is so much left unsaid. You inspire a love in me I never knew. We were meant to meet. Here it is again. So this person believes in fate and destiny, different, you know, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. But we have the fated connection here. It's really strong. I'm trying to send you a message again. So to what degree around communication, because it is here. Whoa. The last channeled love message. Well, this isn't surprising. I love you. I love you. You are my person too. You are my other half. And I'm starting to understand the connection. You are my soulmate. Somebody here is definitely ready to talk about it, but I feel like they're ready as well. What is that about? It's very specific for you, but this is also a reading that's been very specific and it's moving quite fast. Beautiful Taurus, thank you for joining me today at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.